You're a natural born public speaker, and that's a fact.
Do you actually feel guilty or were you just told to feel guilty?
Focus on actually what we can do.
Point it out and show it to me.
You have the freedom to do what you want to and be what you want to in America.
What are we going to do about it?
What oppress me?
Just saying.
So the CRT stuff, BS.
What's going on, folks? So let's go ahead and get ready to get into this thingamabob right here. And I'm going to give my analysis as it goes. And look, if he can come out like this, I can come back like this. And let me tell you something for folks. If this was Trump, I don't care who it was. Trump is for vaccinations. I am not. If Trump got up and said what Biden said, Trump is going to get the same response that y'all getting ready to hear right now. So let's listen to this thing right now. Let's hear it.
My message to unvaccinated Americans is this. What more is there to wait for?
About 10 years, maybe 5 years. Like, you know how they usually do most vaccinations? I don't care if Trump said, this has never been done before. We've got vaccinations ready to go. It's never been done. They say it's never been done by any other president. Never. I have a video that I did a while ago where I did not care what Trump said. I would not be taking any vaccination that has not had no real clinical trials. Go to the CDC website and see what their real clinical trials are, please. Matter of fact, go to CDC website right now for the folks that, oh, the kids are getting it now. Oh, the variant, the kids. 8 children died from August of 2020 to August of 2021. 8 children died from it out of like 17,700. Yeah, go look it up on the CDC. Find out, folks. You know what I mean? Go find out for me. See if I'm wrong. Go check it out. Yeah, 8 kids. And y'all act like the hospital just full of children. Oh, my God. Ages 0 to what? 18? 73 million something odd? 17,700 hospitalized? 8 died. Go and look and see how many died from the flu or domestic battery cases, something like that. Or what about the millions that's probably been aborted every year? What about, you know, the kids that actually got caught in the crossfires, getting shot? More kids probably were shot in, yeah, I know for a fact, more kids were shot in Chicago. Kids were killed in Chicago. More kids were killed in Chicago than what COVID killed from August of 2020 to August of 2021. Go find out, folks. Anyway, let's move on.
What more do you need to see?
Results of it working. And what do you mean, what more do we need to see? The vaccination is not working. It's not working. You are reading off of a teleprompter right now, folks. All you got to do is zoom in on this, even though you can't tell from a distance. Get this picture and zoom in on it. Watch the little eyes going back and forth. He can't even speak openly about what he's saying right now. Well, Ty, that's nothing because most presidents do it. He ain't never spoke openly about anything. Have y'all seen him do it? What about just answering questions right off the, you know, just answering right there on the spot? Or what about like how Donald Trump used to be able to just talk? What about even how Barack Obama used to just be able to talk, look to the side and think of his mind? Joe Biden don't do any of this, any of that. He's always here in the glare and look like I'm really speaking as a teleprompter, although I'm concentrating on each word that's been said. And when I feel like I get it right, I really get into it a little bit more because I got it right. What more do you need to see? Are you serious? What more? We need to see more results that it actually is working instead of actually harming people. How about more years? How about that? Anyway, let's move on.
We've made vaccinations free,
so
safe, and convenient.
So
the vaccine has FDA approval.
Which one? Which one? Oh, Comirnaty. Comirnaty is approved, but not the one that everybody has already gotten. Folks, the one that you've gotten already from Pfizer has not been approved by the FDA yet. Comirnaty has been approved, and they claim that Comirnaty is the same ingredients as the ones that most of you've already gotten. And if that is so, why do they need 2 different ones if they're the same exact ingredients? Why can't Comirnaty be the one that actually is still under the Emergency Use Act or whatever? Anyway, emergency use authorization, Anyway, move on. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to be doing a lot of pausing in here.
Over 200 million Americans have gotten at least one shot.
So?
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin.
Here, right here, I'm just telling y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not the one. I'm sorry. What do you mean? We have been waiting patiently in our patience. Who is we? Where your boys at? Who you talking about? Your guys? Who? Your the ones that's pulling the strings? What do you mean? We have been patient and our patience is wearing thin. What is that supposed to mean? See, I told you I don't do well with stuff like that because it's like, I just want to know, what are you actually implying? What are you trying to say? What do you mean? My patience is wearing thin on people, folks trying to make me feel like I need to get this. What about that? You talking about our patience is wearing thin? Who is it? Who is our and who is we? I know some of y'all that's in here right now, you guys will say things like, well, I know y'all talk about the elitists or the one that's behind them, the Bill Gates, the Rothschild, Rockefellers, whoever they may be, any of them. I don't care who it is. But the fact that he's even saying it like that, it's almost like he just being, our patience as wearing thin, we have been patient. The heck? Nephilim? Yeah, I called it that. What? Dark spirits you working with? What do you mean we? Who is we? See, that's what I'm saying. I can't be in no things like that's what I'm saying. All these people, not all of them, but a lot of people that's in these political positions, you should be able to sit down and talk with common folk like me so I can question you and grill you about the stuff that you're saying right now. Because I'm pretty sure he probably couldn't even give me an answer. If I sat there and said, what do you mean we have been patient and our patience is wearing thin? What is that supposed to mean? Who are you talking about? You know what I mean? Is that supposed to be like a threat? What is that supposed to be? You guys did all this crying about Donald Trump is a dictator. He's a tyrant. He's a this. But did Donald Trump actions show any of that? That's what I want to know. Did his actions show any of what you guys are saying right now? What are you seeing right now? Yeah, well, Joe Biden's not saying anything mean. He's not up there saying anything mean, but look what he's doing, people. And I'm just saying it's not him. I know it's, come on now. You really want me to believe that it's Joe Biden? It is not Joe Biden. That's not him. Now, some of you that love Joe Biden gonna get mad at me. I do not care. If that was Donald Trump right there saying the same thing, I would be grilling him the same exact way. If that was Barack Obama sitting there saying, our patience are wearing thin. We've been patient. I don't care who it was. I don't care, folks. I'm still going to come with this same exact mind I told you. I don't care which side y'all claim that y'all want to be on or that you think that I'm on, the left or the right, whatever. I told you, I'm thinking for myself. I will be asking these questions all by myself, which is what a lot of people, if you don't do that, fine. Some people, you so used to being told what to do. You don't care. Just tell me what I should do and I'll do it. No, I'm asking questions. What kind of nonsense. This all I'm telling, that seems like a threat. Like what are you trying to say? I'm telling y'all anyway.
And your refusal has cost all of us.
How? The refusal has cost all of us by doing what? Me refusing to get the vaccination has cost you what? I don't care. See, okay, in my email, I'm going to go live. And some of these folks, I want somebody to get on here, not to be really confrontational, but we are going to be that way. In a sense, but constructive conversations. You can email me. I will not, and I'm saying this live on TV. You can use this as your evidence. I will not give your phone number out to anybody so they can call and heckle you and anything like that. But for the ones that actually are for this right here, I want you to email me tsmith1264 at yahoo.com. T as in Tom, Smith, SMITH, 1264 at yahoo.com. Give me your number. We can talk about this for the ones that want to back this stuff up. Yes, because people are all brave and everything behind the keyboard. You know what I mean? They brave behind the keyboard, leaving words up there. But then I want to talk to somebody live on this. I just want to talk to them on this, have a real discussion. I won't be mean and none. I'll be civil. I'll be civil. You be civil. So here we go. Let me move on.
For the vast majority of you who've gotten vaccinated, I understand your anger at those who haven't gotten vaccinated.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you do not. Where are these people at? Where are these people? You want to know why? Because if you come at me and you are a person that is vaccinated, you say, you know what? I'm so angry at Ty because he's not vaccinated. I don't care. I do not care. Because people know on the jobs I go to, they know I will pick them apart. I'm a very nice person, but I'm just saying, if you come at me and trying to tell me what I need to do in my life and how I might be affecting your life, I'm going to call you out. Don't you go out there and smoke like 19 times a day? Aren't you like aren't you very like obese? Didn't you say you have like sleep apnea? Didn't you say that you have to sleep with breathing machines or whatever like that, BiPAPs and CPAPs? Didn't you say that you have diabetes now because you eat too many sweets? You know what I'm saying? Didn't you say that come on now. I'm going to come right back at you, but yet I'm endangering your life. You mad at me because I didn't get vaccinated? Are you mad at me because I don't have the flu shot? Are you mad at me because I chose not to get the TB the traditional way, but I did it through blood? Are you mad at me because I didn't get the measles, mumps, and rubella shot? Are you mad at me because I'm not getting the daily, yearly shots that I should? Are you mad at me because I don't go to the doctor at all? Guys, yeah. Never been to a doctor to get a checkup. Oh, Ty, I don't know about that. No, yeah, you don't know. I don't care. That's the hope. That's the point of choice and freedom. But to get on this kick of them trying to divide us, some of y'all, we were just cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody on I'm just letting y'all know, everybody on my jobs that I go to, the multiple facilities that I go to, nobody comes at me in a certain type of way. Folks know I'm a very pleasant, cool, outgoing person. But what I am saying is this. People listen to this type of rhetoric right here. If they let that get into their spirit, into their soul, and they come to work with that same type of demeanor, because here's the thing. A lot of people don't talk about whether they're vaccinated or not on the job. I talk openly about it because I said I'm not vaccinated with anything. I let people already know that. But they know also, Ty is not the one you're going to come up and just kid this, because Ty going to come at you with some statistics. He's going to come at you with some facts. He's going to come at you with data. And if all you're going off of is your emotions and what this guy right here is telling you, oh, well, they're mad. I understand your anger. I understand your anger, vaccinated people. What y'all should be mad is the fact that y'all got vaccinated and it didn't do anything. That's what you should be mad at. What you should be mad at is that now you're talking about having to have a booster being given to you. That's what you should be mad at. Think about that. Anyway, let's roll on.
I understand the anxiety about getting a breakthrough case.
What's a breakthrough
But as
case?
the science makes clear, if you're fully vaccinated, you're highly protected.
How? I just had somebody on here last week, I had somebody on here last week who was fully protected. And I'm not making fun. I'm just making fun of how he said that. And she got COVID. And then to turn around, I think she just told me the other day that she tested negative for it now. So highly protected, huh? How are you highly protected when you can get COVID again, Mr. Biden? I don't care. Trump too. How are you highly protected when you can get the variant? How are you highly protected when you actually can spread it? How are you? And you said follow the science. You mean the science that says the people that actually have natural antibodies are actually have 15 times more natural immunity than the ones that don't? Oh, you mean like how people that actually got the vaccination, now they actually can harvest more of this virus inside them and spread it, and they can be contagious just as much as a person that's unvaccinated? Huh? What science? Show that science that they keep on censoring.
From severe illness, even if you get COVID-19. In fact, recent data indicates
Not in fact.
there is only one confirmed positive case per 5,000 fully vaccinated Americans per day. You're as safe as possible.
No, you're not.
And we're doing everything we can to keep it that way. Keep it that way.
By doing what?
Keep you safe.
How?
We remain at a critical moment, a critical time. We have the tools.
What tools are you talking about? Masks that we know that don't work? Social distancing? What's going to do what?
Now we just have to finish the job.
There will be no finishing this, folks. Is there a finishing of the flu? Well, Ty, the polio. We're not talking about polio and what that was. This is something completely different. This respiratory illness right here is not going to go anywhere. You will never get, come on now. Wait, time out. They got a plan for getting rid of COVID, the most devastating pandemic that ever hit the globe, right? But yet, nobody got a handle on the code. Nobody got a handle on, the flu. But they can get a handle on this. Knowing there's going to be other variants. Knowing there's going to be other variants, ladies and gentlemen. There's already other variants. There is no getting a hold of this. Are y'all understanding this? There is no getting a hold of this. Some folks still gonna want to argue with this. I know you are. It does not matter, but you just pissed off because I'm still gonna say I'm not wearing a mask. Oh my God, I meant to video this, guys. All the stores that I go into, I didn't wear no mask. I didn't. Well, you want to post a shut up. No, we done with all that. We're done with all. We did all those trials of, if you don't wear a mask or if you do wear a mask. We did the whole trial of everybody wearing a mask going to the grocery store. People were steady getting it. It's not going anywhere. You're not going to be able to keep yourself from getting it by wearing a mask or any of that. If you get it and you get well and you pass it on through, when I say pass on, if you pass on getting through COVID, no, that didn't sound right. I don't mean pass on. If you get COVID, and you get past it, antibodies are there, boom, you're good. The ones that need to be worried that we see coming to our hospitals, people that are in their 70s and above, and people from their 40s to their 60s that have comorbidities, obesity, all those different things. Those are the ones that have something to worry about. But you are not, there's no getting no handle on this, folks. There's no making this go away. I have people right now riddle me this, and they know I'm not saying this to call them out because we talk about it on my job. I have employees, I have employees in different areas, all through from Illinois down to St. Louis. There are employees that I have that got a cold. I'm talking about sneezing, coughing, and they're vaccinated. So tell me this, how is this vaccination powerful enough to handle supposedly the COVID, but it's not powerful to handle them getting a cold? And well, Ty, how do you know it's a cold? Because at the facilities that we go to from St. Louis on up, these facilities, you have to test every week. They are testing negative, and these people have gotten the virus, not the virus, they've gotten the vaccination. They've gotten both doses, and yet they turn around and they get a cold. Can y'all tell me how come that vaccination wasn't strong enough to fight off the cold, but it's going to be okay? Anyway, let's move on.
With truth, with science, with confidence.
No.
And together as one nation.
Here we go. No, we're not one nation.
Look, we're the United States of America.
No, you're making it the divided
There's nothing,
states.
not a single thing we're unable to do if we do it together.
Here, y'all see all this together? See how they keep on playing these things in? I'm pretty sure on this video right now, they probably played a Prisker video talking about together. We're not together on this, folks. We are not together on this. No, we are not together. You know, relationships still can work without you actually being together. When I say together, I'm not talking about being a couple. Relationships can still work without you both agreeing on how things should be run. That's what, like marriages. I've been married for 20 years. You think me and my wife agree on everything? We don't. Yet we still love each other and we're still together. That's togetherness right there. To be able to say, okay, I don't agree with you. You don't agree with me. We're going to get past that. I still love you. Now let's move on. We just won't address this no more. Well, yeah, but the difference is you're not endangering your... Oh, stop it. Who got y'all hands filled? You're endangering your wife's life. And no, my wife is not vaccinated. My sons are not vaccinated. None of us getting this stuff that y'all talking about right now. We've been out amongst church folks I've been preaching in different places up and down Illinois, in and out, still to this day. Preaching, hugging people next, all this. And we don't have anything. Well, that's because you guys are lucky. You never know. But the day is... Oh, shut up. Stop it. I'm done with all y'all with this stuff. I'm serious. Just stop it. Y'all folks just want to have a reason. Like they want you to get, folks are wanting me, well, watch this. I can't wait till Ty gets sick and it's going to show him. No, I'm not. I've been saying I'm not going to knock on no wood at all. I'm not knocking on no wood. I take care of myself very well. I wash my hands. I do what I'm supposed to do when I go into one of the most germ-filled places out there. I do what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to hear this mess. I'm done with y'all, the ones talking all this trash about, well, you could be okay. A whole year and a half of me working with nothing but a lot of COVID patients. And you're saying, well, you could be carrying on asymptomatic. Oh, stop with the asymptomatic bull crap. You might have asymptomatic syphilis right now. You might have asymptomatic MRSA. You might have asymptomatic AIDS. You may have asymptomatic HIV. Well, no, I don't because I haven't been. Well, see what I'm saying? But who cares? Maybe you do. Anyway, y'all.
So let's stay together.
No. So anyway, that's the end of that video right there, folks. Gosh, y'all are already seeing how my frustrations, I don't necessarily want to call it even frustrations, just more or less of a lot of nonsense that a lot of people are just not really taking time to sit back and think about. Just think with their brain. If you could come to me and give me some real scientific information from both sides. See, this is what they don't do no more. I think one of the biggest dangers that they did with somebody like me who went through the medical portions of school and we had to do all these scientific experiments and hypotheses and all this and formulate doing certain tests. We did these tests over and over and over again to see what the efficacy of them were, to actually strategize something out to say this right here has this amount of percentage rate to actually being successful. This one right here has an 80% chance of being successful out of 2,000 trials. This one right here has this. I mean, you don't get somebody like me information like that and teach me these things. And then you tell me to trust the science. And most folks want to get all mad. You're not a scientist. I don't care. I don't have to be a scientist. I don't have to be a doctor. I don't have to be a lot of these things, period. A lot of us that went through the medical portions of school, we all had some of the basic things when it came to like doing chemistry, doing genealogy, doing pharmacology, all those different things we had to do in school. All those different things we had to learn in school. So I don't care about if somebody's this world renowned. When it comes down to the basics and all that, I know my stuff. We all got taught the same thing. The only difference is I didn't go to med school. Now, some folks, I thought you said you had 2 medical degrees. We're not talking about being a doctor, an MD. I never said I was a doctor. Anyway, the point is a lot of things when it comes to basic things, to learn about cells and organisms and viruses, how they operate, how they mutate, different things like that. This right here is not one of those. This is not no natural thing. This is this gain of function. Yeah, gain of function that was taught. This gain of function that was taught to us showed us what they can do to actually have viruses and they can become a biochemistry weapon. It's a bio weapon. You got S proteins on there, spike proteins, and then they got mRNA, something that's never been done, ever been done. mRNA being used to be pushed in humans. Things that were tested on baby fetuses. Yeah. Anyway, folks, after this video, I think I might go live because hopefully some of you guys email me. I'm not talking about people that want to actually be for this. I'm talking about the ones who want to shut me down. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm just an idiot, blah, 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 blah. First of all, if you do plan on doing that, I'm going to cut you off real quick. If you want to have a civil conversation and disagreement, we can talk about this, right? But if you get on here and you want to leave your phone number, and you just want to pretty much comment on here and pretty much what's the word I'm looking for? You know what? Better yet, I think this would be better for some of you that got Skype. I think I'm going to do this through Skype. Leave me your phone number. I'll call you. Anyway, folks, let me know what y'all think by leaving in the comments below after this video. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you through Jesus. What is going on, folks? Appreciate you guys watching. Do me a favor. If you're trying to get to the next reaction video that I did after this video, it's right here. But if you're trying to get to my own personal stuff where I do a lot of comedy things that make you laugh, can help brighten your day, then you click right here, all right? And if you want to subscribe to this channel, you forgot to get to know who I am first, all right? Then you're going to click right here to lead you into the subscription. Make sure you hit the bell notifications to get notified anytime I post a video, all right? Peace.